What's up, everybody? This is Drip Club. It's the best show on the internet. Thank you for joining me. I'm Cris on tonight's show. Um, this is gonna be the last time I upload to the channel. It's gonna be the last episode from me. So that's not to say that there won't be anything ever uploaded on here again. I don't know, and who knows? The future is long. But I decided to go ahead and retire from Drip Club, and I don't take that decision lightly. I love Drip Club. It's still the best show on the internet. The best fans, the best Fister Pibs, the best co-hosts. I had the best partner on the internet to make a show with for a couple years, which is a long time in my eyes. And it was so fun making the show from start to end. And I'm so grateful for doing it. And I'm grateful for everybody who came along on the ride with me. Like I said, this is just me. The channel's going to stay up. All the videos are going to stay up. Everything's going to be the same. I don't know if anything else is going to get uploaded there, but from anybody else, well, Dakota, but I won't have anything to do with it. Oh, it sounds so shitty. I won't have anything to do with it. But like I said, I love Drip Club. I still think it's the best show on the internet. And some people might be saying that, like, it's not a big deal to leave a channel with 45 subscribers. But for me, that is a big deal. Because I remember when we started, and we're going to go through memory lane in a little bit and kind of go over it. I remember when we started Drip Club, started with nothing. We started with shit. No clout. No videos. Had to learn everything from the start. And it was a big to-do. But we still did it. And we made the show for... Let me check when our oldest video is. Our oldest video is from 2021. So March 2021, it's already March of 2023, so you can go ahead and call the show going on for 2 years. The show lasted for 2 years with me on it. I'm very thankful to be a part of Drip Club. I'm very thankful to be a Drip Club alum. I'm very thankful for all the fun times that I had on the show. I'm very thankful for everything I learned doing it. And it was really nice to connect with an old friend over this passion that we didn't know that we both shared so much. So if you never saw Drip Club, it was a show with me and my friend Dakota, and we just talked about whatever we wanted, like anything in the news and trending that day, or something interesting from the internet. A lot of celebrities we roasted. A lot of news we went over. So I thought I'd go ahead and just scroll through our history of videos and just give a little blurb of what I can remember from these. And then I'll talk to you guys a little more at the end. But like I said, you won't find me on Drip Club anymore. Alright, so our first video, can we filter these by age, description, views, title, date? Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Oh, we actually came out in 2020. September 26, 2020. Wow. So, like, I don't know, what is that? 2.25 years, 2.5 years, something like that. So, here we have the Travis Scott burger review and H3H3 versus James Charles. I forgot about that. And then Dakota's near-death experience. That was Drip Club 1. Wow. What a beautiful episode. Let's just take a look at the comments real quick. Can we? Wow. Comments. Drip Club number 1. I was so skinny. So skinny. Lit. Thank you. That was a great comment, actually. I remember reading that comment, too, 3 years ago. It's still just as good today as it was back then. So we got Drip Club number 2. Charlie D'Amelio coffee and merch review. Dakota saw a sausage and his personality test. This one was a really fun one. I remember, I think that became my favorite coffee drink that we talked about on the show too. I've been drinking those ever since. Those are my favorite. Those are the best. Charlie D'Amelio's, the best. A quick fact about the first one. We used to do food reviews. You guys remember? We used to review food. And then our third episode was Adam Kovic and Ryan Haywood Exposed. Wow, what an episode that was too. It was our third video and we got up to 795 views. And if I recall, I think we got like 300 views in a day or two. And that was awesome. That was awesome for us. We did not see that coming. Adam Kovic and Ryan Haywood, of course. That was a really good episode. One of my favorites of all time. A very Drip Club Christmas. Wow, what a great episode. I'm going through these and I'm getting sentimental. Like, let me remember a quick one from the third one. A quick factoid. The third episode. Those peppers were really spicy. They were really, really spicy. A very Drip Club Christmas. I was complaining about my brother's gift, and I'm pretty sure he saw the episode, but we never spoke about it, so I don't know if he cares. FU 2020, wow, what a fun video. We were ending 2020, and little did we know things would get much worse later on. But thinking back to 2020, that was when COVID happened. That's also the year the podcast started, and that was a really fun video to make. Oh, this is a good one, too. We filmed the Christmas one and the New Year's one on the same day, and because we knew we wouldn't be like available like the next week, you know, when it was really New Year's, because we were gonna get lit and all that. So I just asked Dakota to let me borrow a couple, like a hat, another hat. That's why I'm wearing two hats, another hat and another jacket or a sweater or something. So that one was really fun to do too. The Dixie D'Amelio says the N-word. And we find aliens on Mars or whatever. That one was a really fun one. I wish the video didn't cut out. A quick fact about that one. I think a quick fact about that one, something got screwed up with recording and we had to re-record it, but our initial reactions were so much better. I wish you guys could have seen that. It was awesome. Kanye West and Jeffree Star did what? Call Me Carson Exposed and Why Portillo's is trash, and I have something to say about that. But that was a really fun episode. Oh my god, excuse me. I got a call from a lady who lost her dog, and she was really mad at me. Did not steal the dog, never seen the dog. And then if you actually watch the end of the video, there's a little picture of the dog, because me and her got in touch later on, and we chatted about it, and she apologized, and she was very nice. So I remember that episode very well. This one is one of my favorites. The Belle Delphine pisses off the internet, and Armie Hammer wants to eat you. We talk a little bit about Bitcoin. That was in January 2021. That was a really fun episode. We were drinking Captain Morgan and Coke, and then I said, I think this Captain Coke is a little more Morgan than Captain or something, and that shit still makes me laugh. That shit was so funny. Belle Delphine pisses off the internet. Something funny about that one, I was getting drunk. I was getting a little drunk. GameStop and Dogecoin soar. That one is one of my personal favorites too. Like, really, really great video. It was so funny. Let me try to remember something about this one. GameStop and Dogecoin soar. Reddit almost destroys. Blah, 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 blah. Robinhood degenerates. I think it's when we started using the term degenerates more. Or maybe we started using it at 3. I don't remember. But that was a really fun episode. I love doing that one. Bobby Schmurder is free plus Pete merch. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, faith-based Drip. Oh yeah, we used to review Drip on Drip Club. I remember that. Bobby Shmurda's free. I don't think we even talked about Bobby Shmurda that video, but we put it in the title anyways. Well, I did. That was a fun one. Cacti Seltzer's trash. We tried that, what do you call it, that cacti, and it wasn't very good. That was a fun one. New iCarly reboot. Still never seen it. Will never see it. I don't believe in it. I don't like it when they make things that I enjoyed as a child. I don't like it when they make it like the adult version, because that's not why I watched it, right? We're uncensored now. Oh my god, I remember. We used to be censored too. Yeah. That was the first episode that we did uncensored. That was a lot of fun. Saved us a lot of work in the end. Fuck other Drip Clubs, still true. Huge announcement. Things will never be the same. Well, these things do tend to come full circle now, don't they? So, Bad Bunny wins WrestleMania. Life plans. We should be lying in a field, naked, eating fruit. Still believe in that. Something about that episode. I mean, life plans. How about that? Planning out your life. How about that? That was a fun episode. We did that with our buddy Nick. That was a really good episode. Drake Bell did what? Jameson Colbrew interviewed. Dakota went to Florida. That was a fun one. It was always just, it was always really fun with Drip Club, and Drip Club was really interesting, I thought. Let me take a moment. I thought Drip Club was really interesting, and it was different than any other show, and I still believe it's the best show on the internet. I thought it was really interesting because you see like all these podcasts and all these shows that are coming out and that have been coming out recently, and I don't like them. I don't like them because people just like, they buy 2 sofas or buy two seats, 2 chairs, and they put them in a corner, and then they talk like they're buddies. And that sounds really cool and all, like super chill, super relaxed, but everybody does it now. And I was never a fan of that format. That's why when we started the show, we just defaulted to the sitting in front of the table and looking at you in the one shot this whole time. Because like, to me, that's like the most pure. That's like the most pure show you can get. And I wanted to make the distinction between just a couple bozos and a couple bums just sitting around shooting the shit, because there's so many podcasts like that nowadays, and it's so fucking boring. I don't want to hear you shoot the shit with your buddies. There's too many of those. So what we did is that we made it like a show where we were sitting in front of a desk, almost like a talk show or a late night or something like that, just something different. And we were gonna try to entertain you. Like we're going out of our way to entertain you. And it's not just us putting in minimal effort to look really cool and lax while we sit in the corner on chairs. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally, I'm kind of sick of it. And that's what I always liked so much about Drip Club, is that it wasn't like the other shows. It was like a show to entertain you. It was very deliberate. It was very intentional. And it wasn't lazy like these other shows. So Drip Club, big points for that. The lost episode, Drip Club number 4, there's a lot of lost episodes. There's so many lost episodes of Drip Club that I wish I could show you guys one day. But I had a problem with the external that we were uploading everything to and backing up on, and we lost so many episodes. Like all throughout the course of the show, we probably lost like 4 or 5 episodes. Some of them I pulled, to be honest, over like stuff we talked about, or the video was just not very good. And I regret it now these days, because it would have been great to look back on, and it just would have been a lot of fun. There's probably a lot in there that was good. But there was so many lost episodes. This is just like one that I could find that was just so wildly different than the rest. So like, I had long blonde hair, and I was skinny as a twig, and Dakota was skinny as a twig, and we had just gone on some grand adventure the week before, and we had to like kind of like, what do you call it, debrief. We had to debrief everybody kind of. One of my all-time favorites is the Taliban captures Afghanistan video. Cris Chanistan, Dakota moves into college. That's such a great video. And the Cris Chan part is actually my favorite part of Dakota's ever. Like, just the way that he was going on about it, and like going into detail and explaining it. And it was super interesting. And I really didn't know much about it. And it was so fucking funny. And I rewatch it all the time. It's so funny. There's so many good bits in there to watch. Like, when Dakota's explaining to me that the one chick was lying to him, and she worked for the FBI or something, and I was like, why? That's always a beautiful moment. Beautiful moment. The baby canceled. That was a really funny video. Of course, the baby got canceled for saying a lot of homophobic stuff. We went to La together, and we talked a little bit about that. We talked about 6ix9ine with our friend Nick, and that was just a really fun episode. Any episode with me and Dakota was always fun, and it was always really true to how we spoke to each other in real life. Now, like I said before, it wasn't just 2, bums chatting the shit. Like, we were trying to, like, entertain you and give you something to, like, watch while you ate or something. But me and Dakota, we would always talk like that anyways. So it wasn't a big deal to do it in front of the camera. And so that's why I'm saying it was always fun. It was always fun and very natural. And then it was even funner when we got more people in it. Like Dakota's dad and his mom would walk in every once in a while, because we did every episode. Every Drip Club episode was actually shot in Dakota's garage. Fun fact. The Great American Beer Gauntlet. That was a great show. It was a lot of fun. I think that's the least viewed video on our whole channel, is that one, the Great American Beer Gauntlet. And I loved that video. It was so fun to do, and I thought it was so cool. And I still do, and it was a lot of fun. We drank a lot of beers with our friend Nick. Hilarious. And by this time in the channel, so this is September 1st, 2021, so we're almost exactly a year almost exactly a year from the start of the show. So that's when I started doing the solo vids because Dakota was away at school and I had to keep the channel going, and I was trying to get his views, and I was branching out and doing different stuff. Um, Again, the podcast was always like the main part of the channel. It was the main show. So I started doing a little, I called them drips, like Battlefield 2042, Bishop Sycamore, Battlefield 2042. We made another episode in September about H3H3. That was a really fun one. This is kind of where I developed my love for watching shit and then pausing it and then talking about it, because that was so fun to do for this episode. So like I just kind of kept doing that. So that was a really good episode, actually. Rapper gets gold hair implants. That was a fun one to do. This one was like a real shocker. So I decided to do something different. I applied to live in this one city that they're building somewhere, Utah or whatever, Colorado, Arizona, and it got 1,183 views and 17 comments. And let me see how many likes it got, actually. 19 likes. So this is our biggest video on the channel. This is the biggest video on the channel. And I couldn't tell you why I did so good, honestly. I think it was just kind of like a really interesting premise, and I don't think a lot of other people were doing it at the time. I had just happened to see it, so I made a video on it, and it kind of took off a little bit, and it still gets views to this day, which is nice. So that was a really fun video to do. Oldest vet, rapper hits up DripClub. That's probably my favorite solo video I ever did, even though it only got 32 views. That was my favorite one. We had somebody comment us, and then it turns out they weren't being 100% truthful. So, you know, I had to go ahead and speak my mind. But that was a super fun one to do. Battlefield 2042, it's okay now. Man pleads guilty to boss castration. Yep. Young Thug news. Of course. And then this is the last episode that we did together. This is the Disgraced Adam Kovic Returns episode. DripClub Returns episode. That one was awesome to make. It was so fun to head back to the studio and do it, because I think it had been like 6 months or so, or maybe more, since we did a show. And that one was awesome. That one was DripClub number 20. And a little fact about that one is that if you watch the show from the beginning, I started the show very, very thin, very skinny. And then kind of by the end of it, I kind of lost control of myself a little bit, to be honest. And since then, I've been working on it. But that's the worst I've ever looked on camera. And I'm never going to look that worse again, believe me. But that one was a great video. It was super fun to do. We got to talk about Adam Kovic, probably my favorite character on DripClub. Adam Kovic, I love talking about him. And it was so fun. And we got so much out of it. And it really brought a lot of people to the channel, because the people that cared about that scandal, they really care about it still. And they'll watch new stuff that comes out about it. And so we just happened to like tap a vein, kind of, I guess. Even, 487 views. The Try Guys video I did by myself. That one was fun. And then I started, trying out chatting with strangers online. That one's okay. They're a little hit or miss. They're hard to do because you don't know if you're going to get a good one. I happened to get a really good one on the first try. But, you're not always going to get so lucky in this life. So that was a nice little rundown, wasn't it, of DripClub? I got to episode 20. It lasted for me two and something years. There was people that have been subscribed since the beginning. And out of our 45 subscribers, I would say maybe 15 of them. 15, give or take, 1 or 2 were people that we knew. And their friends and family and all that. So not very much of our subscribers were people that we knew, and the rest of the people that had subscribed are just people that found us along the way. Like the universe just happened to have you find us, and I was always so grateful, and I still am, for everybody that subscribed and watched the videos, or even left an annoying comment or disliked. I love you. I appreciate you. I really do. And I love the DripClub family. I love the DripClub family. It means a lot to me. It's something that me and my friend, we started from scratch, from nothing. Nothing. Everything we got from DripClub, we pulled it out from the dirt. Everything. And that's always going to mean a lot to me. is just building something from nothing, and to keep doing it for like how long that I did it, 2 years is a long time. And I hope I made a lot of people laugh. I hope the show entertained people. That's what it was always designed to do. It was really fun. I loved being on it. I'm really gonna miss uploading to Drip Club. It was so fun. It was like Drip Club was like, it was like my friend. I had this friend that I would always turn to in times of whatever, good times, bad times. I had Drip Club the friend. So Drip Club always meant a lot to me. Whew, getting emotional. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all bad. If you would still like to watch me, I have another channel that I've been uploading. I just started uploading it to it. It's called Some Time Tonite, and that's where I'm going to be posting my stuff from now on. And it's a lot of new stuff. It's in the Drip Club cinematic universe, you know? Drip Club ain't dead, it's just sleep. It's in the Drip Club cinematic universe. So like, if you like Drip Club, you're really gonna like this. I'm gonna put it like that. Sometime Tonight. It's a really good show. I just uploaded a video on Dana White, and then I uploaded another video on Indian street food, and I'm gonna do another one in a little bit about something funny. But if you would like to still follow me on this journey, you can go ahead and subscribe to Sometime Tonight, or check out a video every once in a while, you know. I do this for the passion of it. It's so fun. I love making people laugh. I love just turning on the camera and just blabbing about something that's kind of sort of interesting for about 15-20 minutes. I've always liked doing that. And it was so fun to do it on Drip Club with a friend. But now I'm starting something new. And I want to start something new that's not on Drip Club. Because, I mean, like, the 45 subscribers, like, yeah, like, that meant a lot to me. And however many want to follow me to this new channel, you're more than welcome to. I would love it. I forgot I was going with that. But yeah, Drip Club, it was so much fun. It was so much fun to do. And I'm going to miss uploading there. And I know there's some people that are going to miss this video and they won't even know about the new channel. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I wanted to make another channel, not because I don't like Drip Club or I don't like the content we did. I'm so proud of it. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to rewatch these forever. But I wanted to keep it as it was. Drip Club is a very pure thing. It's a very beautiful thing. And it should remain, unless, you know, Dakota wants to upload to it, he can, for the record. But it's like, it's a beautiful thing, and I wanted to leave it as it was, and anything that I wanted to do without Drip Club in my heart, I wanted to do it elsewhere, because it deserves that. And I feel like the fans deserve it too. I really do. So if you still fuck with me, come fuck with me on Sometime Tonight. It's a really good show. We're gonna do a lot of new stuff this year. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The videos are a little different, and that's really all I have to say about it. This is, I didn't think I would ever leave Drip Club. But I think it's a good thing. It's kind of like when you're playing with Legos and your sibling or your cat knocks over your TIE fighter and you gotta rebuild that shit. Or you gotta rebuild your little airport. And at first you're just like, fuck, look at all my Legos, they're all over the floor. Well, I just had this fucking badass Y-Wing and now I have a pile of shit. And then you come to find out that once you start building it back together, you learn from your mistakes. You add a couple more pieces to it, and then now you have a whole, I don't know, what do you call those? AT-ATs? So that's how I like to think about these kinds of things. So, Drip Club, a beautiful thing, a beautiful show, the best show on the internet, the best fans, best subscribers, pure. It's such a pure show. And I will remember it fondly for a long, long time. And I'm not being dramatic. This is a big deal to me. This show is a big deal to me. And it's kind of sad. But the laughs will go on. And the seasons will change on Sometime Tonight. So, Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.